I improve the audio to the best of my ability and the video to the best of my ability. So I start with the best quality sources so I can be confident that my version of said event is the best quality that exists. Yeah! Welcome to the show. Hey everybody, it's MaTeOWaNnA, back again. Do y'all know I have playlists? I have all these playlists here of other remastered comedy that I've worked on over the years. But tonight, it's the ReMaStEr show. Tonight we have Sports Show with Norm Macdonald, Insomniac with Dave Attell, Man Show with Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel, The Tom Green Show, Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn, and In Living Color. And Insomniac, if I didn't say that. That one too. It's a great night, so here we go. Episode 7, Sports Show with Norm Macdonald. Let's go.
Tonight on Sports Show, Danica Patrick, nude. Oh, wait, actually, I read that wrong. Dan Patrick, fully clothed. Tonight, you'll see me dance. We go to Koreatown with a golf club. And if I seem a little off tonight, I recently found out that my gal pal has a kid with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Top story tonight, Tiger Woods fell out of the top 10 in the world golf rankings for the first time in 14 years. This is a valuable lesson for all you young golfers. Never stop On Sunday, Tyler Hamilton told 60 Minutes that he has given back his 2004 cycling gold medal to the United States Anti-Doping Agency after admitting to taking performance-enhancing drugs. But before returning the gold medal, he rubbed it all over his balls, so they have no choice but to give it back. You know, there might be some good news about Schwarzenegger's illegitimate child. Being the son of a governor and maid means that this kid is going to be great at cleaning up this fiscal mess we're in. That's right. Now, folks, I don't like to brag, but like Schwarzenegger, I did a little bodybuilding back in the day, too. But I'm guessing you guys wouldn't want to see that, though, would you? Yeah! Okay, all right, sure. Let's hope that doesn't live on the YouTube forever, long after I'm dead, out of context. After giving up the lead and finishing out of the money at the Kentucky Derby, 3-year-old Colt Shackelford redeemed himself this week by winning the Preakness. On the downside, he does not understand the concept of redemption because he's a horse. Even I don't understand the concept of redemption that well. In Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Mavericks and the Thunder, Magic Johnson said that Dirk Nowitzki is playing like he has 3 legs, which is a nice way of saying he's playing like a black guy. The French Open commenced this week, and a lot of questions linger. Will Sergei Vokarov finally prove himself to be the Czech Republic's superstar? Will German Gregor Haltmann's off-season clay court training pay off at Roland Garros? Well, the questions to these answers is no, because both these players are completely made up. I don't know a thing about tennis. But Hey, you want to see Argentina's version of Dancing with the Stars? I do. Let's look.
¡Va a bailar! ¡Mike Tyson!
Wait, what? Did that guy just say Mike Tyson? Wait, what? That was Mike Tyson. Good Lord, who's watching his pigeons? Wait, what? This is sad. You know, in his prime, Iron Mike would have knocked her ass out in less than a minute.
And this is bad. Wait, what?
According to an internet poll, the best athlete-run restaurant in the country, Vince Young's Steakhouse. The worst? OJ's Prison Buffet. Los Angeles Clipper Chris Kaman posted pictures on his Twitter of him buying 3 guns in preparation for the Rapture. Well, as we know, the Rapture did not happen, but now at least Chris Kaman has the 93rd most guns in the NBA. You know, I hope that NBA joke doesn't upset sleeping Frankenstein Shaq. It did. Shackenstein. Tom Brady was listed ahead of his wife Gisele Bündchen in Forbes' recent list of the 100 most powerful celebrities. But last year, Tom was behind his wife. When asked to comment, Brady said, "Hey, we switch positions all the time, if you know what I'm saying." And then he high-fived the reporter. The Chicago Cubs made their first visit to Fenway Park since the 1918 World Series. Some people think that the 1918 Cubs threw the World Series against the Red Sox. The Chicago Cubs are being accused of throwing the World Series. Don't I know it? Norm, invest in Coca-Cola or Google or IBM. Time to go get some hooch and some dame, sure. No, damn it, I'm my own worst enemy. Rumors everywhere that Kim Kardashian will soon be engaged to New Jersey Nets forward Chris Humphries. You know, if I were Kim Kardashian and I had my choice of biracial NBA players, I would choose Blake Griffin, but I'm not Kim Kardashian, except on Halloween. Hey, take a look at this dog seen outside of a Mets game. People outraged that a dog would be used to beg for money and be forced to dress in such a manner. I happen to agree, and so does the executive producer of this show, don't you? Oh, who's the cutest executive producer ever, huh? Stella, is it you? No, don't start texting Stella. Stella texts a lot. Okay. All right.
That's Norm's actual dog. All right. Don't want to watch too much of the episode. I do want to get the end, because we haven't watched that many of these. At the end of the episode, they take, like, the final minute or minute and change, and Norm has just a bunch of jokes, and he tries to get through them as fast as he can. So it's just very punchline, punchline, punchline. They're not all great, but no comedy is always great. This is Norm. If you're a big Norm fan, this is a little piece of history. All right, here we go.
How much time do we have left? 1 minute 5? All right, put it on the clock. It's garbage time. Hunting is the only sport where you get to eat your opponent. Well, that and racquetball. I wonder how often coroners performing an autopsy crack each other up by saying, "Look, I'm pulling a groin muscle." If high fructose corn syrup is so bad, why can't people understand that they should shut the up about it and let everybody enjoy some simple pleasures during our miserable but all too brief lives? It's one thing to grab an extra shampoo bottle off her cart, but I draw the line at actually raping hotel maids. I love Dirk Nowitzki, but I'll bet you my grandfather hated Dirk Nowitzki's grandfather. You should never say a horse is retarded. The correct phrase is Churchill Down syndrome. When Evander Holyfield is an old man, Good night, folks. I love you.
I don't remember that one joke in there. It was really funny. We're going to watch it again.
And let everybody enjoy some simple pleasures during our miserable but all too brief lives. It's one thing to grab an extra shampoo bottle off her cart, but I draw the line at actually raping hotel maids.
Man shows. All right, weddings.
All right. Let's get it cranked up. The world is full of mysteries. Stonehenge, the Loch Ness Monster, UFOs, many things that man cannot explain.
But the greatest mystery of all, far greater than any of those, is woman.
What drives this baffling creature? What makes her tick? Why so much lotion? Why do they think flowers are so great?
What's up with all the pillows on the bed? Look at this. This is real. God's honest truth. This is the bed I have to sleep in. Pillow Town, USA. Like I'm living at a Bed Bath & Beyond.
Why so many hairstyles? Why do they constantly rearrange the furniture? Tonight we ask those questions and more as we attempt to uncover the mystery of woman.
This, Batman. How is it that women who live together wind up on the same menstrual cycle? How does this happen? They're not attached, and yet entire sorority houses are hitting that time of the month simultaneously. Meanwhile, I can't get the clocks on my VCR and microwave synced up.
There must be some kind of infrared fallopian technology at work. It can't be natural. And what about their memory? When it comes to remembering stuff you wish they'd forget, women have minds like a Soviet chess champion. But if you ask them what the mechanic said was wrong with the car, they come back with words like waternator and mufflometer.
They only remember the bad stuff. You know, our heads are filled up with important things like baseball stats and Doobie Brother lyrics. They remember the time 10 years ago you threw their cat off the bed. And they're always cold. Women are always cold. Actually, my wife is uncomfortable whatever the temperature. She will not put a coat on when we go out. I tell her, you better bring a coat. No, I don't have one that matches. Well, don't tell me you're cold then, because I'm bringing one and you're not getting it. Fine. 10 minutes later, she's wearing my coat. I'm standing there freezing my nipples off.
How do they do that? It ain't fair. How have they convinced us that their warmth is much more important than ours? Here's another thing, the purse. The purse is jam-packed, pounds and pounds of junk crammed into a 10-inch square. And not a single thing in there I can use. We should get half that purse. We give them half the house, half the car. Half that purse should be filled with beer nuts.
Because it's never going to happen. They would never allow it. They steal our coats and refuse to hold our nuts. Women live by a set of rules we just don't understand.
But it doesn't mean we can't try to figure them out. Recently, I set out in search of answers to them all to ask the question, what are you broads thinking? Why do you broads all have to go to the bathroom in groups?
Because they talk about the men while they're gone.
Just in case we need toilet paper from the other stalls.
Why do women hate other women?
Jealousy? Because they're catty and evil and wrong?
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yeah, every time.
You have? Every time?
Every time.
Even alone?
I didn't necessarily fake an orgasm, I faked enjoying what I was doing.
Right.
So.
Are you doing that now? Why are women so obsessed with shoes? Guys have two pairs of shoes. The one pair that they wear for job interviews and funerals, and then they got a pair of sneakers. Do you have anything that'll fit me?
Let's try these for you.
It's like my foot's gonna rob a liquor store. Our money. Don't give me any trouble. Oh, yeah. No, that's perfect. I'm gonna wear these out, okay?
I like your shoes.
Thank you. If there was an operation that made you smarter, but it made your ass bigger, would you do it?
No.
No. No.
No. We don't need the operation.
What is it with women's obsession with soap, moisturizers, body bars? What is it? How clean can you get? No matter what crap you buy in here, women will love it. This place is so pungent, so potent. You could break wind all day in this store. No one would know.
No one will know.
Would you pass judgment on me just because I cry when I masturbate?
I don't want to know that.
It means I need 2 tissues.
Ew.
I'm getting a waxing. You want to get a waxing? Make me look like Eartha Kitt. Ow, this is horrible. Shape my eyebrows so I look sensitive all the time. Put them in a shape so my girlfriend thinks I'm listening. Look at me, I'm beautiful. I want the world to know, I'm beautiful! I'm gonna do this one, okay? Oh! Holy mackerel, that's like a carpet sample. I notice you have workout videos for pregnant women. I gotta say, I've seen a lot of workout videos, but there is no way I'm masturbating to this. I mean, that is disgusting. I don't know what you people are thinking. Well, there you have it. Now that you know what broads are really thinking, there's really no excuse for talking to them again. Thank you. Me neither. I know, Juggy dancers, do your juggiest.
There's like a laggy quality to the video there. I don't know if that was my PC or the recording. Alright, let's see. Let's try to find one more sketch. A fishing sketch. Alright, so we'll watch Jimmy Kimmel with his son and how they close out the episode. And then you can watch this whole episode without my head down here within the next 24 to 48 hours of this episode being released.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel, and this is my son, Kevin. Kevin doesn't drink alcohol.
Because I'm only 5.
I started at 3.5. But the point is, you're never too young to learn. Take the game quarters, for instance. The technique for this game can be learned at any age using a non-alcoholic drink, like apple juice. Go ahead, son, put some English on it. Good shot. Drink. Come on, you gotta drink. Go ahead. Mine was apple juice.
Mine was yucky.
Let's not tell Mommy about this, okay, buddy?
Just a few minutes left in the show. Time enough to answer some questions from the audience.
Yes, that is correct. Is Scott Netherton? Is it Netherton or Weatherton here? Scott? Oh, Scott's right there by the piano. Hey, all right. Good choice on the chain outside the shirt, Scott.
Very classy.
Scott asks, memorabilia from old girlfriends. Do you keep it or get rid of? I assume what, you got a new girlfriend that doesn't want it in the house? A wife. Okay.
Are they?
I see.
What kind of memorabilia?
Yeah, what are we talking about? Jerseys or pictures of
Videos,
naked?
pictures, whatever.
Videos and
Oh,
pictures.
really?
Yeah.
No, we'll take the videos. But listen, a guy wants to display these things like a hunter has a trophy room.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the head's up on the wall. There's nothing wrong with that. That is game that you've bagged legitimately in your career.
Right.
Amen, I agree.
If you shot an elk, you wouldn't take the moose down, right? So you hang on to that stuff.
Who's going to get jealous?
Next question from Kevin McDonald. Kevin McDonald, you around? Yeah. There you are, Kevin. All right. Kevin says, I have a tough female boss. How do I deal with my boss's mood swings? Female boss, huh?
Yeah.
What kind of industry?
You know, you do a good job, she's pissed. You do a bad job, she's happy.
Yeah. What are you, a manicurist?
No.
What kind of line of work are you in that you have a female
I'm a
boss?
scientist.
Daisy Farm? Where do you work?
Yeah.
A douche factory? What do you do that you have a female boss?
Yeah, you need to get out of that job before she takes your pride. You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
All right. Thanks. Sit back down. You'll be fired when you get home anyway, I'm sure. All right. Let's see. We have time for one more question. David Appleton. David Appleton. Oh, look, there's David. All right. We got a good-looking audience here.
Thanks.
David says...
You fill up with mobile, you get one of those shirts.
David says, my dog has serious flatulence. Any suggestions?
It's true.
Yeah. Get a fish.
I have fish.
All right.
Yeah. You just see the bubbles come up, but it never really affects you.
Yeah, lay easy on the spaghetti kennel rations. That's what I would say. We don't have any more time left. We got to go to the Fox. Fox, will you treat us to a ziggy sagi before we leave?
Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi. Ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi. Ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi.
For girls on jumping on trampolines, you're going to have to watch it without me. I don't remember any of the segments of The Man Show, even season 5 with Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope. I don't remember any of the segments of them taking questions from the audience being funny at all. I feel like it bombs every single time, and they should have abandoned that part of it. Alright, so next we got either Tom Green Show or In Living Color. In Living Color, episode 7.
The Foundation for Black History Awareness is pleased to sponsor Great American Profiles. Tonight, King, the Early Years. Even in his earliest school days, young King seemed destined to become a leader.
Hey, that's mine. So? Wait a minute, why you do that, boy? Because I wanted to, duty brain. You better shut up.
Brothers! There's no way to settle things. There's nothing to be gained by fighting. Unless you get paid for it.
Don King, are you causing trouble again?
No, Miss Patterson.
And so, a young entrepreneur began what was to become his life's work, armed only with this one thought. I think I can make a buck doing this.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today at noon is going to be the biggest, most prodigious fight in all the school history. It's going to be punch time at lunchtime. It's going to be a throwdown in the playground. It's going to be the rumble by the jungle gym. Give me money.
This same philosophy led King to become a great innovator.
Well, I don't have any money. Well, I'm sorry. Your yo-yo is not good enough. You're going to have to watch on pay-per-view. What's that? You have to look through the hole in the fence. Okay! Let the fighting begin!
Wait a minute. I don't want to be fighting him no more. Okay, I don't either.
King also became a great motivator.
Okay, hit my hand. Harder.
hey, Miss Lady Girl. May I walk you home? Why not? I just wanted to fight.
He got all the money and a vocabulary. I got a little present for you, young Miss Givens.
Thank you.
A man of vision, a man of integrity, a man with a decent haircut. He was none of these things, but he got all the money.
Only in America. Only in America.
This has been Great American Profiles.
Hey, man, me home.
And now it's time for another episode of Hey Man, with the hardest working West Indian family, the Headleys.
Here no man! How many times I got to tell you not to put your uniforms on my good sofa?
Don't yell at me, woman. I drop my uniform wherever I want. I work 15 jobs. I don't have time for your foolishness. When I come home, I'm tired, damn it.
Listen, you think you're the only one work hard? I got 9 jobs myself, you know. Plus, I have to do all the cooking and the cleaning and the washing around here, not to mention the welding.
Well, combined, that's only 12 jobs, lazy woman.
What you think it is,
Hey, man. Speaking of lazy, here's the laziest idiot ever lived. Young Billy Vanilli Rasta boy. Aren't you supposed to be working at the hotel now?
No, because I just got fired from there.
What happened? How you got fired?
I don't carry no Yankee man's bag. Plus, me have 4 perfectly good jobs left.
Full job. Let me tell you something, young Rasta boy. When I was your age, I was a maintenance man, a carpenter, a cab driver, a cook, a hospital orderly, a security guard, a tour guide, a fish cleaner, and an Amway distributor all in the same day. I didn't even have time to almost make you, boy.
But, Pop, me in 10 bands now. Me don't have even a little bit of time for myself now.
10 band and full job. That's 14 things. That's not as bad as I thought, boy. Come here, you chip off the old banana boat. Me proud of you, boy. You hear that, you lazy layabouts? My boy got 14 jobs.
Eman!
Well, if it ain't table napkin turn tablecloth. What you doing home right now?
Daddy, leave me alone. I have a date with my new boyfriend. Really no? Tell us about this new fella. Well, him name is Danny. Him American, him very funny, and I think I love he.
And what else? What do Daddy want to hear?
Well, him very successful, you know. Him make over $100,000 a year. Mama gonna be rich.
$100,000?
How many jobs he got to make $100,000? Only one? He's a doctor.
One job! One job! The good deal, the boy with one job.
I hear it. That's all you ever talk about. Work, work, work. What about love? Look at the two of you. You're tired and you're bogged out all the time. Why don't you go and take a vacation?
Me on vacation now from 13 jobs.
But, Papa, how can I think about working when I am in love? It's just like when you and Mama just met, remember?
I never loved your mother. I married your mother because she had 6 jobs.
What happened to that nice Korean boy you was dating? He had 100 jobs. Him dead now. Him dropped dead at a job interview. Man, that means 100 job opening.
100 job opening. Someone get my newspaper. Don't stand
God, I don't know why I tell you stupid people anything. I'm in love and that's the most important thing. You're supposed to be on my side anyway.
Shut up in there. This ain't your weekend,
shut the hell up in there. Hey, man. Don't nobody take Godfrey Henry be quiet in your own house. If I didn't have to go to work, if I had the time, I'd come whoop your ass right now. Oh, no. My God, look at the time. Oh, hey, man. Gotta go to work.
Join us again soon for Hey Man with the Headleys. You can't tell if they're happy or mad. They're just working.
Oh, let's get some more of the Fly Girls dancing us out. And then next, we got the Tom Green Show. They're not doing anything. They're keeping beat. Who is this guy? Ted Turner. All right, so this is Jim Carrey doing Ted Turner, so you can see how good the impression is that Jim Carrey is doing right here. Ted Turner.
This is, of course, Mr. Ted Turner. You own your own baseball team, your own basketball team, your own network. That, of course, brings the question to mind: what is the biggest thrill of your life, or have you had it yet?
I'd say that my wife and my 5 children are the biggest thrill of my life.
Frankly, Scarlett, Hello, I'm Ted Turner, and welcome to Ted Turner's Colorized Classics. Now, the colorization of these films may not agree with some people's artistic sensibilities, but they're mine, and I can do anything I want with them. Hell, I just found a way to add even more color, as you'll see in tonight's film, Casablanca.
Of all the jive joints in the world, she had to bring a big butt into mine. I really loved her, you know. And why not? She's the only woman I ever met that looked as good as me. He's looking at you, my darling. Yo, Stevie, play it again.
You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sign is just a sign. Yeah, baby. The fundamental things apply as time goes. Yeah. Time goes. Yeah.
That's all the time we have tonight. Join us next time for Citizen Kane starring Jimmy Walker. I think you'll agree. It's dynamite. I'm lucky enough to be Ted Turner. Good night.
That's a clever sketch. I promise the Tom Green Show next. Beer. It really makes me burp.
This is the Tom Green Show. It's not the Green Talk Show. This is my favorite show because it is my show. If this was your show, you'd probably like it more than me. That's just because it was your show. But it's not your show, it's the Tom Green Show.
Here we go. I'm here with Jim Cab TV. I'm here with Jim Cab, and we're asking people about buckets or boxes. Excuse me, just right over here. We're asking people today about, you're sure you want buckets, right? You don't have much of another option now. The answer is buckets, am I correct?
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
I'm Tom Green. I'm here with Jim Cab TV today, and we're asking the question, buckets or boxes? Our last question that we asked was buckets or boxes. The answer was buckets. Now we're asking the question, will it stick, sir? Will it stick?
I think so.
You think it will? Yes, it does! Yes, it does! Buckets or boxes?
Buckets.
Buckets or boxes? We have buckets. Will it stick? It's stuck. Buckets or boxes? Buckets. Will it stick? It's stuck. Enough for a globe. Enough for a globe. Let's try it.
Let's try it.
We are making a replica of the planet Earth. Africa. Where's Africa?
Africa, over here.
Over here, Africa. You know the Earth is 90% water, Pierre. We are sending fake sewers and replica manhole covers around our globe. This sewer is going to Japan. It's your lucky day. You're going to Japan. You get to go to Japan. That's right. You get to go to Japan. around the globe, sir. We are sending fake sewers. We are sending sewers around the globe on Jim Cab. We are sending sewers, and we are sending manhole covers. We're sending sewers to Japan. That's correct, ma'am. You're going to Japan. We are sending sewers to Europe. We are sending sewers to Asia. We are sending sewers to Australia. We are sending sewers to Africa. We are sending fake sewers around the globe on an all-expenses-paid trip. We are sending manhole covers around the globe. Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go? What could they possibly be doing at Jim Cab today? Well, we're sending sewers and manhole covers all over the world. If you know a sewer that wants to go to Asia, it'll go to Asia. If you know a manhole cover who wants to go to Japan, well, guess what? It's going to Japan! Brooklyn, New York! Ah! 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 I'm a sewer. I've never been to Brooklyn, New York. Oh, I always wanted to go to Brooklyn, New York. What are we doing on Jim Cab today?
I don't know. Who is Jim Cab?
What are we doing on Jim Cab today, ma'am?
What is Jim Cab?
What are we doing?
But I don't know what is Jim Cab.
We are sending manhole covers and fake sewers around the globe at Jim Cab TV.
Jim Cab.
There we go. There we go. The neck. Get your neck moving. One more. Legs and neck. Legs and neck. That's it. That's it. The idiot boy. One more. Remember that you're an idiot.
Tom Green's gonna do. He does crazy stuff with the audience. It's so unpredictable, and I guess, you know, that's what made the kids so into it. I got into Tom Green like most Americans when he got on MTV, but this is before that. This is his public access show. So these are all Canadians. A lot of them are kids. It's just like, wow, this was on TV?
Check this out, this next one is
Okay, Glenn, so you're gonna buy the ticket.
Well, against my will. I'm not too pleased about doing this, but...
See, the other night on the radio show, a girl called in. She wanted Radiohead tickets for a Radiohead concert. And Glenn, of course, volunteered to buy the ticket for her.
No, I didn't volunteer. I was forced.
You suck, Glen
I don't
Humplik.
care.
Glen Humplik, you
were my
suck.
hero, Glenn.
You're not.
You were this girl's
And now
hero.
I don't think I can.
You're wrong.
say
You were
that
this,
anymore.
Glenn. You were this girl's.
Listen, I'm not gonna lose any sleep
Glenn,
tonight.
you were this girl's hero. She had a crush on you. You're talking about your girlfriend to make her jealous. You're not gonna give her $25 for Radiohead, even when I'm offering a minus $25 sucker T-shirt out of my own pocket.
I would get a T-shirt, then I would buy the ticket after getting the T-shirt.
Let's say that again.
I would get a T-shirt first. Oh my god.
Had that made for you, Glenn.
Yeah, I know.
And
this costs you like what, $8 maybe to get that? I want to buy a Radiohead ticket for a complete stranger, and I've been forced to do it. So could I get one Radiohead ticket, please?
Sure.
my friend's a sucker. We call him Moneybags Humplik. Moneybags Humplik. His pockets are deep, and he's not afraid to dig into them. This is where Lindsay, the girl that called our radio show, is apparently spending her evening tonight. We've tracked her down to this community center where she's taking a screen printing course, ironically learning how to make t-shirts, and she doesn't know we're coming. My friend here is a sucker. Yeah? Yeah. This is Money. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you guys?
Guys,
Slice of life.
Tom Green is here!
I'm not proud of what I'm doing right here. I hope you know that. I don't think you deserve this ticket, but I got a t-shirt out of it.
He's a sucker.
Here you go.
That's a very nice gesture of you, Glenn.
So now you can go with me.
I'm never going to do it again.
For 14-year-old
Never again.
Glenn,
That was a one-off deal.
think of the positive feeling that you get out of this. For a 14-year-old girl, you've sent her to a Radiohead concert that's major. And as far as I'm concerned, it may say sucker on your t-shirt.
Yeah.
But Glen Humplik's no sucker.
Tom Green is now wearing a helmet, and I don't remember what this is. I imagine it's going to be nuts. Tom Green in public with a helmet. We're going to actually end on this sketch. Whatever it is. And don't you notice how good it sounds and looks? I mean, it doesn't look the best, but go find this video on some other website. See how good it looks. See how good it sounds. My videos are the best, and if I'm wrong, let me know. Contact me at this contact stuff. If I'm wrong, I'll bring my video down and I'll use your video as a source to make the best quality version, because that's what I'm trying to do, is to just improve the quality of some of this older stuff, especially for people who have bad hearing like myself. Put a lot of work into these videos. And give me your money too. Back to the show. Tom Green's in a helmet. What's he gonna do?
Okay, now I'm going to do my dance, my Elvis dance. I hope you enjoy it.
Because he sings all good songs, that's why. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this?
No, they're just being jerks.
Okay.
Guys, get up. They think they're being smart.
Go find something to do.
What's wrong? Wait, stupid or what?
What's dancing? It's my way of dancing, you know, we all have different styles.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, at least he's a great singer. He's a nice person and great songs.
Oh, yeah.
What?
We'll disrupt your dance if you disrupt their dance.
You don't like my dance?
Just get, you know, you're going to push it too far. Just get out of here. Not worth it.
You guys are crazy. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. These people are crazy.
These people are crazy, 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 crazy.
What's the problem? We'll disrupt your dance. These people are crazy.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. These people are crazy.
Not done. Glenn, come on, Glenn, you're such a jerk sometimes. You started all of this. He made me do this. It was his idea.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so thanks for watching. See you next week. And now let's hear again from Shortfall. All right.
I can't just push it away when I'm having another bad day. I sit with nothing to say.
Sounds like the 90s. One of the things I was hoping for going through these Tom Green episodes was maybe one of their bands that they end with, like, being a really young version of, like, a band that ended up being popular. But it didn't happen, or at least I didn't notice it happened. I didn't recognize any of them. Couple of the artists I absolutely hated, and I haven't got to those episodes. But when I get to those episodes of my show, I'm totally going to make fun of those bands that I hated. But even though I didn't like them, I still improved the quality of their audio and video to the best of my ability. That's integrity right there. Integrity. All right, episode 7 of Doobie-Doobie-Doo. All right, we're at Tough Crowd.
You know, the Supreme Court is making some big decisions this week. I thought that's what they're supposed to do every week, but apparently, I don't know. Everyone's like, oh, they're making big decisions. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. But do we even need a Supreme Court? You know, it's like everyone's always like, every vote counts, a nation of millions. Every vote is important, but for the big decisions, how many people do you need? 9. How about they change qualifications to make people more in touch? I don't even know what you have to do to be on the Supreme Court. Here's the new qualifications they should have. If you wanted to represent America, you should have had to use a fake voice on the phone with a credit card company at least once. You should have had to drive a car with a different colored door than the rest of the car. Been yelled at somebody at work while you were an adult by somebody younger than you. You should have been unable to afford a gift, so you'd have to see that look in your kid's eye like, you can't afford that? I'm not gonna throw names in your face, but there's a lot of my friends' parents are making serious money out there. I know the economy is not good, but we're not talking about a Hawaiian vacation. We're talking about a couple of PlayStations, a nice pair of sneakers to keep you in the loop at school, you know? Yeah! Oh, yeah! Okay, look, the latest Supreme Court session is almost over. Several major cases were decided yesterday. Tonight, the panel will act as members of the Supreme Court. We're going to hear their opinion on each case. First case up for discussion is porn in the libraries. Is access to porn in the libraries a free speech issue? Nick.
Yes, it is a free speech issue, but no, I don't want it in public libraries because I don't want the Dewey Decimal System changed to the GUI Decimal System.
All right, Jim.
I agree. I don't think it belongs in libraries. What's next? Instead of a library card, you show up with a roll of quarters so you can enjoy the glory hole in the reference section.
Oh. Try to stand less feminine when you do that. Greg.
I think we absolutely have a constitutional right to porn in libraries, as long as you can masturbate quietly.
All right, George.
Well, if you ever took a look at a librarian, you can see why you might need a little pornography in the library.
All right, let's get to it, George. All right.
Here's where it all happens.
The only thing I don't like is when people try to make it a free speech issue, like, hey, man, I mean, there's books get banned. Like, there's no difference between Henry Miller and, like, the upskirt bathroom hidden cam, you know? Can we do a line somewhere around? Even the family won't give me that one. All right.
Colin Quinn's family's in the audience. This is a big deal for all the comedians. Like, all their little tiny little bits that they have written for the beginning, like, they don't want to bomb in front of George Carlin. So this episode is just a heightened sense of this needs to be funny from all the guys. Watching Tough Crowd is like watching the comedy form of boxing. Enough with me.
There's no difference between Henry Miller and, like, the upskirt bathroom hidden cam, you know? Can we do a line somewhere around? Even the family won't give me that one. All right.
I got something for you.
Okay.
You know why I don't like to watch a porno movie. I mean, a lot of guys like that, and we're on the subject of porn, and you can go a little bit afield, can't you?
Of course.
Yeah.
Look who's sitting next to you.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the king?
I don't like a porn movie because you start to watch a porn movie and there's a great looking woman on and she's got everything's big and built and beautiful and she kind of becomes your girlfriend for a minute, you know, and then a guy with a big schlong walks in and your girlfriend. You know? I didn't mean to say that. You see the spirit.
An empty kind of thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only Irish guys make porno into a loss. A meditation on loss somehow.
I was going to say, that doesn't bother me because it happens in real life, huh?
The problem with making this a freedom of speech issue is like whenever they try to put porn somewhere it doesn't belong, they inadvertently strengthen the case against porn. It's like in a library, what if some innocent patron should just walk by and glance at a monitor and look and see a morbidly obese woman using a little Asian man as a toilet?
Is really an Asian man?
Greg, everyone wants to protect kids, obviously. I don't think anyone wants shots to pop up on a sixth grader screen while he's doing his homework. I mean, almost everybody. But the problem with these filters is that they don't work. They block out too many things. That's why it's a free speech issue. It blocks out a lot of stuff. Like, if you want to block out, for example, the kind of porn that Norton loves, you're also going to block people trying to do legitimate research on like bladder infections and.
But there's too much attention to kids in this country. There's too much protection for kids. There's too much safety for kids. They got. Yeah, I mean, really, when you think about it, they got these things you can't open because a kid might get it. You got fireproof pajamas and these helmets. They got a helmet. Kids have to have a helmet for everything but masturbation. I don't think kids deserve all that. Let them grow up. Let them grow up.
All right. Next case, should Holocaust survivors receive payment on insurance policies that European companies have long denied them? The court said no. Agree or disagree?
They should have to pay.
Yeah.
Anytime you can stick it in an insurance company's ass, do it, is what I say. Right. I mean, only people who work for the insurance company who have the balls to look at a Jewish person and go, you know the dental work Dr. Mengele did on your grandfather? We don't cover 50% of that.
No. Although they don't cover it because Judaism is a pre-existing condition. Next case, a California man was charged with molesting his daughter almost 50 years ago. It's not an anniversary, don't applaud. But the Supreme Court ruled today that the government cannot erase statute of limitation on old sex crimes. Agree or disagree?
Well, first of all, if it happened 50 years ago and she can remember it, it couldn't have been all bad.
The master.
You should be able to do that. Go ahead, Jimmy.
No, I was just
Who
saying.
knows more about, rape? Go ahead.
Well, there has to be a certain statute of limitations. Like, I don't think it should count anymore if the pedophile had to spend less than 10 cents on candy to get you into his Ford Edsel.
Yeah. All right. Next case. Today, the courts agreed to overturn a death row inmate sentence due to his lawyer's inexperience. Anybody agree, disagree?
This was ridiculous, this case. I mean, first of all, I hate when these guys complain about their bad lawyer. You know what this guy was actually complaining about? He said this guy killed an old lady, and he said that his lawyers were terrible because they tried to prove him innocent instead of really focusing on his bad childhood, which is like, of course you had a bad childhood. Who else drowns old ladies in a tub?
Greg Giraldo was a lawyer, so his opinion on law-related issues is going to hold more weight. There is no reason for me to interrupt and point that I should have had a better thing to say. Oh man, this episode sucks. Back to the show.
This guy killed an old lady, and he said that his lawyers were terrible because they tried to prove him innocent instead of really focusing on his bad childhood, which is like, of course you had a bad childhood. Who else drowns old ladies in a tub? You know what I mean?
Well, he was a bad lawyer. Scott Peterson's lawyer. He's given him that hack devil worship defense from the 80s. Why don't you just say it's sexual asphyxiation? If you're going to be in today's society, you got to give him like the jackass prank, something hip, terrorist, some defense like that. Nothing still. Well, they're all related to me. It's fascinating. But look.
I think that the problem was, again, you're trying to blame the childhood. He's saying that's exactly what you said, that the lawyers didn't raise the fact that he's actually partially retarded. His mother was an alcoholic, and he was repeatedly raped. And it's like, come on, man, you and everyone else from New Jersey. That's not a legitimate argument.
Yeah. There's too much attention to kids anyway, like I say, No, if there was a little more molestation of any age, the country wouldn't be the way it is today. We'd be better off. It's just a theory.
Next case, the Supreme Court struck down a Texas ban on gay sex today, ruling it was unconstitutional violation of privacy. Anybody agree, disagree?
It's absolutely a great move. I mean, it's nobody's business what two grown men do in the privacy of their own rectory.
Are they gonna, I mean, this thing is absurd that it was even considered. They're going to make homosexuality illegal. That, you know,
No, they're making it legal.
They made it legal today.
Yeah.
But there were states that tried to make it illegal. I mean, you're going to put all gays in jail. Who's going to cut our hair?
Me and you.
And I got a little admission to make, a kind of a confession. Did you ever notice, like, when you on a horse, there's kind of a... Oh, no, I'm only kidding. I never horse. One time I gave a reindeer a hand job. It was Christmas.
We're
both a little drunk. I met him on the roof. What do you want?
See that? I'm sure the Supreme Court appreciates all the work we've done for them. We'll be right back after this commercial.
All right, I'm going to cut this out of my episode, but this is a sketch they do that's actually pretty good. And it's got Jim Norton in it as well. It's a play on George Carlin's famous 7 words you can't say on TV bit.
Well, that leads me into the filth, and to kind of wind up.
Hi, guys. Just figured I'd come in and be an altar boy.
Okay, how you doing? Hey.
Hi. He's a big fan of yours,
He was on the show.
Yeah, he was on the show. He's a fan of yours, too, George. I love you. I love your 7 words you can't say on television.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, actually, I've updated that a little bit. Now I have 7 new words.
7 new words you can't say on television?
Yeah. Welcome to the Jim Norton Show, everybody.
He's got 7 new words. There's a better quality version of this video that exists somewhere, but I can't find it anywhere. So please, somebody find it. This is like one of the most important episodes of Tough Crowd. Check out the whole version. George Carlin and Greg Giraldo, Jim Norton, Nick DiPaolo. It'll all be up, uninterrupted, no intro, no outro, no me saying, hey everybody, make sure you like and subscribe. But this show, there will be some of that. Like and subscribe, please. Send me your money.
As part of President Obama's commitment to reduce Pentagon spending, today the White House announced it plans to scrap the multi-billion-dollar program to build a gigantic tank in the shape of a dragon. Joining us now is a critic of the cut, retired General Theodore Cotty.
Hello, Brandon.
General Cotty, opponents of the dragon tank point to things like its $10 million fangs and $35 million prehensile robotic tail and say this is somewhat excessive.
Brandon, developing new technology is essential to maintaining America's military advantage.
Yes, of course, I understand.
Just last week, for example, we figured out how to make the dragon scales glow in the dark.
Oh, yes, but where are the limits for this kind of spending?
Look, the Pentagon is reasonable. I mean, we've eliminated the pool and the ballroom in the stomach of the dragon.
But the final plan still called for a 1,000,000-watt external stereo system.
Well, the stereo system was a necessity.
I see here its purpose was to, quote, play the dragon's fearsome roar as it approaches the enemies, sending them scattering like field mice.
Look, we need technology for tomorrow's battlefield, like the laser that sets a mile-wide skull-shaped area of land on fire, or the cyber armor, so after one of our troops is shot, his body will keep firing guns while rock music plays.
So canceling projects like these is going to put future generations of Americans in danger.
Absolutely.
House insiders say the president may even push to take down that all-seeing eye from the top of the Washington Monument.
He'll face a lot of resistance there. The eye's become a crucial part of Homeland Security.
Bak, Dirk Allah. Dirka Dirka, Muhammad Jihad. Haka Sherpa Sherpa, Bakala.
Oh, Dirka Dirka Dirka.